Hi everybody and welcome back to Berry Patch Lifestyle. My name is Tracy and it's my dream to inspire people to stay active and healthy for their entire lives. So for today we're going to do a Tabata workout. We're going to start with sun salutations because I am still a yogi after all. It's going to be about a 40 to 45 minute workout and I'm going to try and do this today without editing. So we're going to get through the entire video. If I make a mistake, we're just going to work right on through it. For today, you're going to need weights if you have them. If you don't, you can use cans. I always say soup cans, but they don't need to have soup in them. It can be whatever kind of cans you want. You need a mat if you have one. If you don't, that's fine. And probably have some water ready for yourself because, we're going to do some work. So we want to have a little bit of hydration in between. It's really important. Today I am doing this at the request of my daughter. She wanted some workouts. She's getting married very soon and wants to feel her very best on her wedding day, or her very best if you've been paying attention. Okay, so we're going to do, our Tabata is going to be 3 rounds. So it'll be 3 exercises. We're going to do 3 rounds in each round and we're going to do them 3 times. And I will explain them as we go, but we're going to start just by doing some squats and then a sun salutation, and then we'll get right into the workout. Okay, so we just want to get our bodies moving and warmed up a little bit. We don't want to hurt anything. We're going to start with our squats right now. So seats are going to go back. We're going to go right down as far as you can, wherever you're comfortable, and try not to let the knees track out over the toes too much. Okay, I like to keep my arms moving too, so count your own 10 because I can count 10 or what I think is 10. It's usually not. When I'm talking and doing this at the same time, I always lose track. Try and keep your body up. Okay, hopefully you're at 10 or close to it. Keep our feet together now, and we're going to step out to the side, do the same thing, squat down, step together, squat down, step together, and we'll do that 4 more times on each side. Step, squat. That's 3, 2, and 1. All right, those quads feeling like they're ready to work. That's a weird little dance I just did. Okay, so we're going to now do sun salutation, wake up the rest of the body, and have a stretch at the same time. So feet together, not together, shoulder width apart. We're going to do a slight knee bend. Arms are going to come up and overhead, and we're going to exhale down. Let your head hang. Your arms can clasp opposite elbow and do a little bit of a twist. Let your hands fall again. Nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes again, like you want to do this workout today. And bend your knees, arms come up and overhead. Inhaling and exhale the arms down. Now we're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation. So this is what it looks like. Inhale, exhale down. Come up halfway. Hands come back down to the mat. We step back left and we step back right, and you can lower yourself, knees, chest, chin, all the way down if you like. Or you can just kind of float along the edge of the ground, not really touching but hovering, and then come into an upward facing dog. And breathe. Now you're going to curl your toes the other way. Push up into sort of a V position. So you're in downward facing dog now, and you're going to pedal your feet. Get those calves involved. Press your heels down to the floor. Lift them up and press them down again. Look up between your hands. Step your left foot forward and then your right. Inhale, arms come up and overhead. Exhale down, and we're gonna do that 2 more times. So inhale, knees bend, arms come up, forward fold, halfway lift, hands to the mat, step back left, step back right. Your choice of how you get down to the mat or where you sit when you get there. Look up to the sky. Curl your toes, press for a downward dog, pedal your feet again. Lift your heels, press your feet down. Look up between your hands, step up left, step up right, inhale, exhale down. We're gonna do it one more time. So deep knee bend. Inhale, exhale down, halfway lift, hands down to the mat, step back left, step back right, get down to the mat, hover if you like, arms are given a little shake, press into a downward dog, pedal your feet, press your heels down, lift them up, press them down again, look up between your hands, step up left, step up right, inhale, and exhale. All right, already getting really warm in here. So get ready for the Tabata now. Have your weights at your sides. I have a timer ready to go. Our first exercise is going to be, we're not starting yet, I'm just going to show you. Our first exercise is going to be a chest press, turn the weights, and then a fly, and then weights back together, and then over your head for a tricep extension, not on your face, but to over your head. So make sure that your weights are not too heavy for you because we don't want anything to come crashing down on you. The next thing we're going to do is a hip lift or a glute bridge. So you can have your hands at your sides if you like, and we're just gonna press up. Make sure your feet are flat on the floor, really pressing through the heels. Give a little clench when you get to the top. So we're gonna squeeze the glutes and then let everything come back down. And then we're gonna do a crunch. So crunch is, basic crunch. We're gonna come up from here. So crunch the abs here, and then we're gonna lift the tail a little bit so they come together. So what that looks like is we're gonna crunch here, lift this, let it all come back down, and then do it again. What you don't wanna do is lead with your head or your chin. Make sure that stays tucked. That's when you start to get a sore neck. You really wanna focus that you're pulling yourself up from right here. All right, so we're gonna do that. Those 3 exercises 3 times, and we're gonna do them 45 seconds on, 15 off, and we'll have a break in between each set. All right. So here we go. You're gonna have 3 seconds when it starts to beep. Feet are flat, you're laying down. Now we're gonna do a press, a fly, and then a tricep extension without crashing our faces. Press, turn the weights, fly, and a try. I actually am borrowing this from another trainer whose class I went to, and I just absolutely loved this. So hopefully you love it as much as I do. If you don't, that's okay too. It's good for you whether you love it or hate it. Does a lot for your upper body. That's 10 seconds to make sure I don't talk through all the timer. All right, so that's our rest time. Now this is gonna be the glute bridge. If you want, you can keep one of those weights with you, put it at your hip area, and it can just be a little bit of extra for you. And if you don't need it, don't use it. So let's go, pressing through the heels, lifting, really squeezing the glutes at the top. Let them know we mean business. Just holding that weight in place, not using my arms at all. Remember to breathe. That's 10 seconds. Squeezing at the top. Heels into the floor. All right, that's that. Put your weight down if you have one and get ready to crunch. Crunching. We're gonna lift our shoulders up off the floor a little bit or a lot of it, depending on where you're at. Okay, so shoulders are up, chin is tucked. I'm going to do my temples today, so you can put your hands where you like them in your crunch. This is crunching this way. We're lifting the tail just a little bit. Nothing too extreme. Small pulses, big pulses, whatever you like. Okay, that's 10 seconds. Stay with me. We got this. Keep pulsing. All right, that's it. So now we're gonna have a 30-second rest. You might need to stretch out a little bit or have a quick sip of water, and we're gonna go into the press, fly, try again. So we're going to have another 15 seconds when we hear the beep. 15 more seconds if you still need, and then get yourself ready to do it all over again. This is the one we love. Okay, I love it. Maybe you do or don't. Like I said, it's still good for you no matter what. Press, turn the weights, fly, tricep extension. Press, weights together, fly, and try. Probably ingrained in your head now. You don't need me to say it anymore. I know I need me to say it. That's 10 seconds. All right, that's it. Let's get ready for the glute bridge. Weight or no weight. Heels are pressing into the floor. Nothing much is changing there. See how kind I was? I didn't change the leg placement for this whole set. All right, let's go. Pressing up. Are you squeezing at the top? Did you forget? Keep breathing. Feet are firm. Firmly planted, that is. Ten seconds. All right, that's it. Away we crunch. I'm gonna fold my arms across my chest this time. Tuck in my chin. All right, here we go. Crunch away. Chin is tucked. I'm lifting from the bottom just a little bit, kind of like closing the book. Just doing a little pulse with intention goes a long way. All right, 10 seconds left. Stay with me. Don't fall out. Don't rest yet. We're almost there. All right, that's it. You have a 30-second rest now. Enjoy it. Whether you want to try to stretch out, give a little twist either side, take some water if you like, get ready. Oh, that's telling us we still have 15 more seconds. Rest, 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 it is saying. Before we last time go into the blah, blah, press, fly, try. I am trying so hard. Let's go. All right, so press, fly, try. You try too. Bad jokes are all free. Press, fly, try. You might be going at a different pace than me. You might be going much slower. You might be going much faster. 10 seconds. All right, that's it. Let's get ready for that bridge. Bridge up. Plant the feet. Weight or no weight. Both weights if you want, if you can manage it. I don't think I can, so I won't. Let's go. Squeeze at the top. I know, you're like, I know. Squeezing like as much as I can. Don't forget to breathe. Press the feet in. 10 seconds. Okay, crunching. Last time. Here we go. I think I'm gonna go for my hands on my sides this time. Feet are planted. Still and again. And up we go. My chin is tucked. Just making those small pulse movements. Anybody like hands across the chest? If you're my age, you're like, that's like I Dream of Jeannie. If you're not my age, you're like, I don't know what you're talking about. 10 seconds. Oh, that lovely flourish means that that round is over. So we're gonna move on to our next 3 exercises now. Do a little demo for you. Take some water. I'm gonna do that too. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to talk in a minute. All right, so careful up with those weights. Feet are gonna be shoulder width or so apart. We're gonna hinge forward just a little bit, not too much, so just a little bit. We're gonna pick those weights up so our elbows are bent, and we're gonna do a tricep kick back. So just move them back and forth like so, and then we're going to drop those for a squat knee lift. So you're gonna squat, lift your knee, squat, lift your knee, and then we're going to do some leg lifts, okay? Come on down to the mat. Your feet can go under your bottom, or sorry, your feet. These are not my feet, they're my hands. How many times do I do that? Okay, my hands are under my bottom or at my side. So at your sides, you can just kind of leverage like that, or lift your bottom and put your hands underneath. That's my preferred way of doing it. And then we're just gonna lift the legs up and down. All right, so hopefully you've all had enough rest. And we're gonna get going. 45 on, 15 off. Here we go. So you got 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, we're doing a tricep kickback. What you want to try to make sure not to do is just swing them kind of like a pendulum. You want to do this with intention. So hopefully you have a proper weight for you. If you don't, and it feels way too light or way too heavy, make sure you stop the video and get yourself something appropriate. You can even do this without any weight. Kind of have your hands in the same place and you just press up and really, not clench, but really squeeze at the top, just like we were doing with the glutes. Just squeeze the back of your arm or keep the weight. Okay, that's it. Let's get ready. We're gonna do a squat knee lift, your pace. Mine is very methodical. I tend to go a very even pace. You might wanna go faster, you might wanna go slower. Totally up to you. The depth of your squat is also up to you. The height of your knee is also up to you. Okay, so squat, knee lift. A little breathe out. Make sound effects like I do if you want, if it helps. 10 seconds. All right. Move the weights that I left in my own way. Get down to the mat. We're gonna do a leg lift. We're gonna lift both of them, actually. Hands underneath. Are we ready? Are we ready? Yes, we are. Let's go. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible. Try not to let them hit the ground. Just hover all the way back up. All right, 10 seconds. All right, we are done, but not for long. And we will be back at the tricep kickback. So we have 30 seconds for rest this time because we're in between. I'm gonna stand up, get ready, have a little drink. This rest isn't all that long. Lift the weights up. Hinge forward, elbows bent. Let's go. Nice, strong, stable base underneath you. Try not to swing with it. Keep your body still. Shoulders down. Mine are starting to creep up. You have to yell at me if you see that. All right, that's 10 seconds. Okay, that's our rest in between. We're gonna go to a squat knee lift. As soon as the clock tells us, we might as well shake out. Ready? Squat, knee lift, squat, knee lift. I feel like I get the cadence of my voice from all the videos I watched when I was in my 20s, when I was a young mom. That was my workout. Richard and Jane, and then later Tony. Hopefully you all know who Tony is, probably. 10 seconds. All right, let's get down to the mat. I'm telling you, sound effects help. All right, hands underneath or beside. Remember to breathe, legs are up, and now we lift. What I really like about leg lifts is it targets so much of your core. So lower abs, upper abs, hip flexors, lower back, mid back. It just depends on what position your legs are in. This is a great exercise for core though.
Oh, straighten the legs. 10 seconds. All right, let's have a rest. Let's stretch our arms up and overhead. Ooh, you don't have to do this if you want to. We still have one more round to go. Don't think I've given up. I have not. Okay, that's our second 15 seconds because we are in between rounds. So we have one more round of this left. 4 seconds. Pick up your weights. Hinge. Elbows up. Let's go. If this is way too easy for you and those weights are really swinging, you definitely want to get something heavier. Press the shoulders down. Are your knees bent a little? I hope so. Ooh, 10 seconds. All right, we're resting. Weights are down. We're squatting, we're lifting. That's what's next. That's what's happening. Here we go. Squat, knee lift, squat, knee lift. What if you added a kick? That would be good. Can do that too. Totally up to you. Something different. You can see those flashy shoes of mine. My brand new shoes. Really my trail running shoes. Getting them on camera. 10 seconds before I destroy them. And down we go, just before I toppled over. Good timing. All right, laying down. Hands are underneath. Let's go. Arms, legs are straight, arms are under you. Lift and lower. And lower and lift. Ten seconds. I almost bailed on you there for a second. Just lost my train of thought. Oh my goodness, we are done. Okay, we're real now. Take some water. Have a rest. Let everything settle. Last 3 exercises. Woohoo! Already there. Okay, we are going to do renegade row, a deadlift, and then a heel tap. Had to look. All right, so renegade rows, weights are in front of you. You're in a plank position and you're lifting 1 and 2. If this is not comfortable for you, you can have one hand on the ground and you will lift, and I will tell you when we are halfway and you'll move that weight to the other side, okay? That is that. And then we're gonna move to a deadlift. So, feet are shoulder width apart. You have your weights in front of you. You're gonna come all the way down with a nice flat back. Don't lift your neck up like I just did. Keep it nice and straight. And you're just gonna skim along your legs. So you're not gonna touch them, just as close as you can. Shoulders are nice and strong at the top. Okay, and the last thing we're gonna do is the heel tap. All right, so just find your heels with your fingertips. You're gonna lift up a little bit and you're just gonna tap, 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 tap. That's it. Okay, so renegade rows. Chest and back was the request. So we're doing a lot of that today. Okay, get yourself ready. You're gonna have 3 seconds, 2, 1. You're in plank and you're rowing. Elbows all the way up. Keeping your hips square to the ground. You can feel my hips are starting to come up a little bit. Try to keep them square. If you're doing one hand, switch now. Ten seconds. That's it. Standing up with the weights. Feet are shoulder width apart. Weights are in front. We're gonna get ready to hinge forward for a deadlift. Are you ready? There we go. Nice and strong at the top. Nice and strong all the way through. With intention, don't do this one too quickly. You don't want to throw your back into it. Try and keep your neck long. Micro bend in the knees as usual. Just keeping everything safe. 10 seconds. All right, drop those weights. Getting sweaty, that's okay, hopefully you are too. We're gonna go for a heel tap. So tickle your heels. I can't really feel mine, but you get the idea. Shoulders up, and we're just gonna tap. Get your own rhythm going, super quick, super slow, totally up to you. If you do it really slow, but you're lifted, you're gonna get benefit of it anyway. Again, we're trying not to lead anything with our neck or head. It's all from the abs. This time more obliques than anything, the outside ones. A little bit of shoulder action here too. 10 seconds. All right, round 1 is done. We only have 2 more rounds to go. Are you with me? I think you are. I know you want to stay with me. Okay, so when we hear the beep, we still have 15 seconds because we are in between rounds. Still 15 more. If you need a drink, an extra stretch, take it. Take it, but don't go. All right. 5 seconds. You're in plank. Your weights are set up. Here we go. Renegade. Just got a cool name. Hips are square as you can keep them. Keep your body from kind of opening up to the side like that. Kind of keep it all facing down. If you're doing one arm, switch now. Ten seconds. Very happy sounding 10 seconds. Okay. Gonna stand up with those weights nice and safely. Your weight or your feet are shoulder width apart. Weights are in front. And we're hinging forward. Nice long neck. Not wrenching your neck to look up. You know what we're doing. You don't need to look at me. Nice Nice and strong. Knees are bent. Just a little. Ten seconds. All right, weights are down. Come on down to the mat. Come with me, and you will see we're gonna do heel taps. All right, heel taps it is. Fast or slow. I'm like a metronome. Lift your shoulders a little higher if you're feeling like it's too easy. You can even tap a little farther down if you want. You can keep it down here too if you're finding that a little too hard. I'm gonna come up here, halfway between. Oh, 10 seconds. Oh, rest time. Okay, so that means we have our 30 seconds rest now. And it also means we're on to our last round. So hopefully you're all still with me. Let's get the weights in position because we know this 30 seconds goes really fast. That's the 15. We're gonna take a drink. Don't forget your hydration, my friends. I hope we are still friends after all of this. Okay. Let's go. We're in plank. We're rowing like renegades. If you're doing half or one side switch now. Ten seconds left, and then you can say goodbye to the renegade rows. I know you're gonna miss them. You're gonna be sad. All right. Let's do a little deadlifting, shall we? Feet are shoulder width apart. Standing strong. Weights are in front. We're so ready. Let's do this. All right. Neck is long. Knees are still bent. Strong at the top. I'm just so ready to carry the groceries home. 3 bags, each arm. All right, that's 10 seconds. We're almost there. One more exercise. What? Put the weights down. Get ready on the mats. Super exciting. We're there, we did it. Let's put everything we have into this last little bit. What do we got left? Okay, we're up. We're tapping. We're tapping. We're reaching and reaching so far away. Chins are tucked. Oh my goodness. Tap, 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 tap. Down a bit. I like it here too. You ever like clap at a concert and realize you're not the same rhythm as everyone else? Is that like marching to your own drummer? That's what I feel like right now. Ten seconds. Bad part is, if you watch this video more than once, you have to hear the bad jokes more than once. Sorry. Oh my goodness, we're done. Okay, let everything fall down. Legs go long. Arms are at your sides. Just take 2 breaths. All right, so let's take those arms overhead, give a big stretch. Really hollow everything out. Your heels press away, your hands press away. And now let the legs fall. We're gonna bring the arms up and we're gonna bring the right knee into the chest. And breathe. You can roll your ankle in one direction while you do this. All right, take that knee and move it out to the shoulder and move your ankle in the other direction. Put that foot down on the floor, keep your knee bent. Now you're going to put your arms out to a T and shift your hips over to the right just a little bit and let your right leg, your bent leg, fall over to the left. You can use your left hand for a little bit of assistance, but don't really torque it over. If it's not meeting the floor, that's okay. The most important thing is to keep your shoulder on the floor. And relax there for a minute. Breathe. Roll everything back. We're going to bring our left leg, bend it, send the right leg long. Bring that left leg into the chest now. Roll the ankle around. And now bring it out to your shoulder and go the other way. Hopefully you remembered the way you were going. Usually you can feel it, right? Okay, put that foot down on the floor. We're going to do the same thing. Arms are coming out to a T. We're going to shift our hips to the left and roll over to the right. Right hand can give a little assist if we like. Not too much. That left shoulder needs to stay planted on the floor. Cemented down. You can look out over those fingertips if you like, or keep your head straight. Breathe. Roll back to center and come on up to a seated position. Use your abs and arms to help. If you have anything left in them, you can come to a cross-legged position. All right, I'm sure it wasn't too tough for everyone. Just right, I bet. Sit up tall. Inhale your right arm overhead. Send your left arm away from you. Come on all the way down as far as you can, but keep your both sits bones on the floor. Look up to the sky. Breathe. Sit up tall. Inhale that left arm up. Right arm goes away. I was almost singing. I promise I won't do that. Come on back up. All right, let's send both arms up. Exhale down. And up. Exhale down. One last time. Up. Really spread your fingers. Really move that into your shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and down. That's it. We did it. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you can do the video a couple of times. Like I said, hopefully the bad jokes don't annoy you too much. If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe to my channel. You can check out Berry Patch Lifestyle on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and our very own website. See you soon.